I'm going to teach you the best way to practice microblading with only pen, paper, and pencil. On a piece of paper, you're going to do the 4-dot method. This is where the beginning top part of my brow will be. I'm going to mark the arch and I'm going to do the tail. If you look closely, you can see that this dot is pretty much in the middle of these two, meaning the arch is going to be higher than this point and the tail is going to be lower than this point. So it's always going to be in the middle, top, bottom. I'm going to finish off with the bottom part of where my brow will be. Here, I'm going to be doing the outline for my brow. I get to play around with the shape, practice doing different shapes, different arch heights, different beginning part heights. This is where you get to practice doing different types of brows, different styles of brows. Point A here to point B. See? Of course, it's not going to be a straight line like that because a brow has to have an arch. So of course, the line is going to slowly go up into the second point. Then from the second point, I'm going to bring it down to my tail. So here I have my top part of the brow. Here I have the tail. So it'll look something like that. So now I'm going to follow up this bottom line here. Same thing. I'm never going to do a straight line because that would give my brows a sad look. So now I'm basically going to repeat this step here from point A to point B, which is this one here. A at the bottom to point B. See how it's not going straight forward? It's actually going a little bit up, but it's still not going super up. It's slowly going up. Then from point B to point C. And since you did work with a pencil, you're able to go in and fix whatever areas you're not happy with until you get it exactly how you want it to be. So in my case, I'm going to be repeating this part here because the tail was looking thicker than the rest of the brow and I don't like how that looks. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to practice microblading and I'm going to practice doing the hair-like strokes with a pen or a marker. The reason being is that it's going to give you experience with that pressure of if I mess up, there's no going back. So as you practice and if you ever mess up, you learn how to correct your errors or make it work, fix it, or work around it. So this is going to give you great experience for real life. Here I've defined my 3 most important areas so that when I wipe away the ink, I don't lose track of what I wanted my brow to be. So here I have where the beginning is going to be, the width that the beginning is going to be, I have my arch, and I have my tail. As long as I've marked these in the first round of microblading that I do, I'm not going to have any issues as I continue to fill in the brows with more hairs. What I'll do is that I'll go ahead and erase my outline that I did with the pencil to see if I'm actually touching up the areas that I need to be to save the actual outline that I did, because it doesn't matter how many hairs you do if you're not touching the key points. When you come back in for that second round of filling, you are going to be so lost and the brows are not gonna look the same. So what I'll do is that I'll go in with an eraser and I'll erase this pencil outline that I did. So this is what my brow should look like once I delete the outline. I know that I've hit the 3 major points, and this means you're doing super amazing. Continue to practice until you get the hair strokes right. I'll see you on my next video.